It's a brand new year, and what a way to celebrate than with high school basketball tournament style at the Foothill Holiday Classic. Great first round matchup, Desert Pines taking on Valley. Jaguars in transition early on. Kobe Miles drops it off to Nate Grimes inside for the bucket. We're tied up at 12-12. But moments later, Valley answers right back. Great touch pass off the rebound from Gerard Harden to Tavion Jackson. We're all tied up at 14. Desert Pines likes to run in transition. Here's Kevin Butler finishing off the drive, lays it up, lays it in. Jaguars up by 5. But back comes Valley, and Cam Burton, the guard, going into the post. Little teardropper falls in as his team trails by 1. Then we go to the second half. More from Burton in transition, takes the outlet pass, lays it up, lays it in. He finished with 18 points. Here's Desert Pines answering right back. Nate Grimes showing the distance, knocks down the 3-ball from the wing. He led the way with 23. And after that, we get the play of the game. Valley in transition, off the missed lane. Shea Garland flies in from nowhere. Putback slam. That gets the Valley bench into it. Vikings trail by 2, and that play seemed to energize them. Here's Burton driving inside, lays it up, lays it in. They take a 59-57 lead. But Desert Pines regroups. Here's a 3 from number 3, baseline from Butler. Desert Pines retakes the lead by 2, and back and forth we go the rest of the way. Spencer Mathis outlets ahead to Harden. He lays it up, lays it in. Vikings ahead by 2. But on the very next Desert Pines possession, it's Malik Davis. Full coast drive and drop off to Ramit Keith. He lays it up and in. We're all tied up. On the ensuing Valley possession, Desert Pines defense comes up big, forcing the turnover. And Keith, right place, right time, rebound, putback. Desert Pines survives a thriller to win it 72-69. So great reward for Desert Pines in the next round. Jaguars get the host school in Foothill. Good start for the Falcons. Austin Starr looking up ahead, connects with Torrance Littles, lays it up, lays it in. We're all tied up. But moments later, Starr does what he does best. Setting up and firing it up from downtown, baseline 3, Falcons ahead by 2. But here comes Desert Pines. Malik Davis gets the defensive rebound. He goes coast to coast, lays it up, lays it in. Then moments later, next possession for Foothill, Davis off the turnover, feeds it ahead to Ramit Keith. He uses the nice spin move to score inside. Desert Pines leads it 26-25 at the half. That lead doesn't last long to start out the second half. Opening moments, JoJo Shepard with the rebound. He goes coast to coast, flies inside, lays it up, lays it in. Falcons ahead by 3. Then moments later, Shepard starts the transition break. Nice ball movement from the Falcons. Star, the trailer, fires it up and in, one of his 6 3-pointers for the game. But the Jaguars answer back on their next possession. Capri Zahn drives and drops it off to Keith. He muscles his way inside for the bucket. Jaguars trail by 3. But the Falcons then use some more nice ball movement. Star fires it up, fires it in. There's another one of those big threes. The 17-7 Falcons run. They take a 42-33 lead. From there on out, the lead kind of hovered around the double-digit mark. Desert Pines trying to rally back. Grimes gets the rebound, then goes coast to coast into the lane. Bucket inside. That cuts the lead down to 51-44. But that's about as close as they'd get. As Desert Pines presses, Falcons break the press by outling it ahead to Shepard. He rises high for the slam. Foothill advances on, defeating Desert Pines 63-53. Another second round matchup, Canyon Springs battling Faith Baptist Christian Academy out of Georgia. Early action, Shaquille Carr driving and dishing to Chris Nelson, lays it up, lays it in. Pioneers keep on attacking. This time Carr keeps it, gets inside, puts it in off the window. 1-point lead for the Pioneers. Next possession, more nice passing. Nelson to Jared Davis. He lays it up and in. And the attacking continues. Carr driving down the lane. Fancy finger roll. Lays it up, lays it in. He led the way with 23 points. But the Crusaders competing in this one. Check out the individual effort by Jesus Izquierdo. Lays it up, lays it in. Crusaders trail by 5 at the half. So we go to the second half. Great opening inbound play. Darrell McCall scores the lead up to 9. And it's all clicking well for the Pioneers. Jordan Davis drops it off to Carr. He lays it up, lays it in. It's 46-36. You think it's all over, right? The Crusaders say not today, though. Trey Leatherwood knocks down the 3-ball. They lead it 61-60. But Canyon Springs answers back with some style. Off the steal, Carr in transition, check out the pass, then check out the move. Jared Davis, acrobatic laying inside, 66-61 lead for the Pioneers. But back comes Faith, crashing the offensive glass. Some guy named Wajaro, first name starts with the J, that's all we know about him. He gets the putback. We're all tied up at 66-66. So back and forth fight we go. Canyon Springs looking for the knockout, courtesy of Davis. Jordan Davis knocks down the tough lay-in and draws the foul. Pioneers lead it 71-70. Faith counter punches right back. Rashawn Beeson drives and drops it off to Connor Stewart, and the Crusaders complete the comeback and knock off Canyon Springs 74-71. Last but not least, Las Vegas facing Liberty in today's final game. This one starts with some defense courtesy of Ray Smith. Rejection number 1 inside, and moments later, rejection number 2 as the junior guards the paint. But the third time's the charm for the Patriots inside. Noah Jefferson with a nice spin move to get Liberty on the board. The Vegas answers right back. Devin Colley up ahead to Patrick Savoy. That gets the Wildcats on the board. We're all tied up. And more defense from Vegas. Roberto Zavala with the interception. He goes coast to coast, lays it up, lays it in. It's a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Then some playmaking from Zavala. He finds a cutting Tyler Bay. He finishes with the slam inside. It's a 3-point lead for Vegas. But Liberty, who was blown out by Vegas earlier in the year, they don't want that to happen again. Elijah Graves goes coast to coast. Patriots ahead by 1. Then Tyler Newman fires a bead to a cutting Graves. He lays it up and in. They take a 15-12 lead. Back come the Wildcats, and back comes Smith. One-man mission to the basket, up and under, lays it up, lays it in. We're all tied up at 16-16. Then more running from Vegas. Smith rises high for the slam. We're the lead up to 4. But back comes Liberty with some playmaking. Jay Norris, great feed inside. Graves, lefty laying. But too much Vegas tonight. Great ball movement on the transition break. Will Loesch finishes with the flush. Wildcats led by 9 at the half. They go on to win it 67-57. Next up for us, we're back to college for UNLV basketball Saturday night. Until then, help keep spreading the word. MyLVsports.com, your top source for all your prep and UNLV video highlights.